I sent you straight into the heart of Azira. You stood before me and swore it would be perfect, clean, silent, flawless.
Princess, I carried out every single step exactly as you commanded.
Then why did you let yourself get caught like a clumsy fool? You have dragged me into this nightmare with you.
I only pretended to be mad. I humiliated myself in front of 2 kingdoms just to protect your name.
You didn't wear that mask of madness for me. You did it for your own ambition, for the throne you crave. You wanted to rise above every god who once gave you orders.
You hungered for power.
But those who chase power must remember one deadly truth. Power also hunts you back. To seize power, you must be ready to sacrifice. Make one wrong move and you become the sacrifice. So never wear the cloak of a victim like it's borrowed clothing. The moment you choose power, peace stops being an option. You were serving your own burning ambition, not me.
And if you had never given me that order, I would never have wrapped myself in the disguise of insanity. Now the entire kingdom looks at me as a raving lunatic. When they finally release me, how do I walk back into my old life with honor?
Stop worrying about how you'll walk after your release. Start worrying whether you will ever walk free at all.
Please, princess, I beg you. What are you saying?
Did you at least see Amaka before they grabbed you?
I saw her. I had the arrow drawn tight. One breath away from ending her, but the guards appeared out of nowhere and seized me. Please, speak to the king for me. I haven't eaten. I haven't tasted water in days. You pulled me into this darkness. Now help me survive it.
You want me to beg my own father on your behalf?
Yes, my princess.
Then I want you to beg our ancestors on my behalf. Tell them the chameleon princess sends this message. No one who is still breathing gets to keep my secrets. Do you want to leave this prison alive?
Yes, my princess.
And if I set you free, what happens to the secret you carry?
I swear I will disappear. I will never speak a word.
How can I trust a man who already screamed my name while the guards dragged him away? You tried to expose me in front of the whole court.
I'm sorry, my princess.
Sorry is not enough.
Please, I'm begging you. Princess, please don't do this.
Secrets are only safe in the grave. No one alive keeps my secrets. Tell me something, Prince of Azira. What do you possibly see in Amaka that you cannot see standing right here before you? Tell me, what does she have that I do not? My beauty is not up for debate. It is a royal verdict. I am royalty.
Royalty does not flow only in blood. It flows in being human. You think a crown creates royalty. I believe royalty is built from love, from peace, from mercy. The things that remain long after the crown has fallen. Beauty is a crown given by time. Character is a crown won by the soul. I do not choose what dazzles the eyes. I choose what can rule the heart. That is the only royalty worth serving.
Royalty is not earned, it is inherited. And what is not born royal can never rule as royal. No matter how virtuous a commoner may be, a commoner remains a commoner. Blood remembers where royalty comes from.
Blood may choose rulers, but character chooses who history remembers. And when history writes the final truth, it does not care who you were born as. It only asks who you chose to become.
Leave Amaka, choose me. I swear on my blood and on my name, I will never go after her again. Let this end here. You and I, the way destiny always meant it to be.
What have you done with the fake madman you sent into my kingdom? Have you silenced him forever to bury your secret?
Why would a princess ever stain her crown with the touch of madness? If a madman crossed your borders, he did it by his unshattered mind, not by my command.
Crowns can be shared, hearts cannot. There are many princes in the neighboring kingdoms. Choose any of them. My heart is already taken.
Then tell me, who has stolen your heart? An ordinary widow's daughter? A poor commoner whose name is stained with dust? You stand before true royalty and confess this shamelessly instead of hiding your face in eternal disgrace. You are not merely a disappointment. You are a disgrace to every drop of royal blood. A royal heart carries dignity, lineage, and honor. But yours has wandered into the gutters, bowed before a commoner, and knelt before poverty, stolen by a filthy widow's daughter. This is the second time you have insulted me. And this time the consequences will be carved into history.
Whatever you say no longer concerns me. You return with fire blazing in your eyes. Speak. You look furious. Is everything all right?
The Prince of Azira has humiliated me again, not in secret, but with proud, open defiance.
He rejected you? The daughter of Ambosa?
He says his heart already belongs to someone else. To a poor widow's daughter.
Which widow's daughter?
Amaka.
Amaka? The one who was missing?
She was never missing. The prince stole her and her mother, carried them across the border into his kingdom.
He crossed into Mbosa and kidnapped my own subject?
Yes, and now he mocks our royalty in front of the entire world.
Mbosa and Azira have always walked the path of peace. But peace is not permission to steal.
He has turned me into a public joke. He has humiliated me.
No prince toys with my daughter. No kingdom kidnaps from Mbosa and lives to laugh about it. I will ride to Azira myself. I will speak to his father, king to king. Royal blood is not to be insulted. I did not come here as a beggar. I came as a king whose blood has been spat upon. Speak, my brother. What line has been crossed? Your son crossed the line. He entered my land without permission, took my subject, a widow and her daughter, and hid them in your kingdom like stolen treasure. And as if that shame was not enough, he stood before the world and publicly disgraced my daughter, rejecting pure royalty for a worthless widow's child. What? My son did this without my knowledge? He has mocked my crown. He has turned my daughter into the kingdom's laughingstock. This is pure madness. Royal blood is not a plaything. Guards, find the widow and her daughter wherever they are hiding in my land. Drag them out, bind them with ropes, and banish them from this kingdom at once. Since my son, the prince, has chosen to misbehave, his marriage to your daughter, the princess, will be finalized within the next 2 Ekemake days.